Divine Risings, my beautiful collective soul family. Happy Sunday. Okay. First of all, somebody has taken something from you or blocked you or stopping you from getting something that is literally due to you, that it is inherent to you, in other words. So I feel like somebody has literally stolen your inheritance, the nerve of them, the ignorance of them. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, whoever this person was a very, very smart, intelligent person. They knew that whoever they were around, they could not trust them fully. Do you understand? So I feel like they have hidden some things, especially from this person that was so called taking care of them before they passed away. Do you understand? This person that was taking care of the deceased before they passed away. I mean, the deceased did not trust them at all. And I feel like this person was a family member close to them. You understand? The way I feel right now, I don't trust this person either. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. This person is a big time liar. Do you understand? This person is not just a liar, they are very selfish and only look out for themselves. Do you hear me? They might act like it around other people to make it seem like they are doing something for them when all reality, they are really doing it for themselves. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. I feel so bad for the person that they took care of, the deceased that they took care of, because it was some things that the deceased feel as though they couldn't say and they couldn't do fully because they didn't trust the person that was taking care of them. Okay, just like this person, I really do feel some big time lying energy. Like this person is blatantly lying to you dead in your face. Do you understand? So there are other ways to figure out things. Okay, like a legal system. Get you a lawyer and see what is going on with this inheritance, or to see what is going on with your peoples who recently are deceased. Okay, I feel like somebody was literally getting money for them and was using it on themselves instead of helping them with it. Okay, I also feel like this person has put something away. The deceased person has put something away or has hidden something in their house. Okay, I do see wooden floors, and on this wooden floor I see something kind of loose. It looked like a loose board or something, and it could have been very personal to this person. And I also see a little black box. I don't know if it's black or brown, but it looks kind of black to me. It could be dirty because it's been sitting under that floor panel for a very long time. Okay, for a minute now, or maybe not a minute. Could have been sitting there for a couple months. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always comes through. You understand? And Spirit is telling me that somebody is lying to you and keeping an inheritance away from you. So be mindful of this person, and I want you to go ahead and do it the right way. Do things legally, okay, not illegally, because when you don't do them the right way, things go wrong. Okay, I'm sending you so much love, light, and prosperity. I don't know who needed to hear this or why you needed to hear this, but understand that that person is literally lying to you and has taken something from you that the deceased has left for you. Do you understand? Shall we tap and see and get a little more information on this person that is doing things like this to you? People got a nerve to, like, literally, hello, this person may have had children. This person may have had other siblings that needed to be taken care of as well. You understand? And this person, like I said, the deceased person is a very smart person. They were not stupid. So I feel like before they got to the point where they couldn't talk, where they couldn't move, where they couldn't do anything, they put some things to the side. Let me tell you something about this person, because you know this person. You know this person is a stasher, somebody who likes to stash and hide things, okay? And you know how this person talks. This person was a blatant person that had come to you like, I don't trust so and so. You know what I mean? So this is what I need you to do, or this is what I want you to do, okay? Find that person who the deceased talked to, and I just said, when they told you, I can't, when they told the person, I can't trust this person, but they trust that person they talked to, okay? So find out who that person is that deceased was really cool with, because they got some good information that you need to hear, okay? Thank you, the Spirit, for coming through like you always do. I feel like this person is not giving you the information that you need to hear because of the people that you are around, okay? They don't want the person who was doing the deceased wrong to know what they know. You understand? understand? They only want you to know. So they will find a way to let you know what the deceased had to say. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. See, the person that know this information does not want to get involved with your family. They feel like your family is a riot, it's a bunch of troublemakers, it's a bunch of drama starters. You understand? So they feel like if they keep this information to themselves long enough, it'll be safer for you and them. So get ready and expect this person to reach out to you to give you the information from the deceased. You understand? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Let me tell you one thing. I never, ever doubt my spirit, and I trust my spirit 100%. Do you understand? So if somebody calling you a liar, they are the liars. Fire, pants on fire, whatever, okay? But we still want to tap and see, who is this person? The person that was taking care of his deceased spirit. What are they lying about, huh? What are they lying about to the family members? See, you see that Emperor energy? This is somebody who has control, full control. I feel like this is somebody who has the power of attorney in their hand right here. This is the one that was making the decision, okay? This is the person that is stern, like a father figure, in other words, okay? Could be a feminine that has a masculine energy that, you know, she always on the go. In other words, I feel that energy. You see that heavy red around her? Yes. Or him? That's a lot of red right there. And that red to me is not a grounding situation. It's a rage situation. Like this person literally feels some type of way about you. This person don't even like you inside of their homes. They prefer you and your sibling to sit outside on the step in front of their door or in the backyard. But they literally don't want you in your house, in their house. And you know why they don't want you in their house, right? Because I told you it is something where the deceased had died in that room. If it's not in the room, in the living room, wherever the deceased had passed away in that house, this is why she don't want you in her house, because she know that you know something. She know that you wanted something. And I keep saying she. I can't help the word she. The she keep coming out my mouth. So this must be, this giving me auntie vibes, okay? Not only is it giving me auntie vibes, I'm literally sister vibes as well, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. She don't want you in her house because she know what you know. Or why don't she want this person? Why she don't want the siblings in her house, Spirit? Okay. Because she don't want you to find the seeds that was planted there. You understand? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Not just that. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very immature, okay? So her actions, the way she is very immature. And not just that, it's very petty. She's the type that is a very ignorant type of person who like to fight and argue. And knowing that she is wrong. Knowing that you are right. You understand? She like to protect herself in this situation. Not you. But let me tell you how the ancestors, spirit guides, and loved ones is on her ass. Do you understand? You see how they going to the table? And I feel like this is the deceased person. So it could have been a man that passed away recently. You understand? That he's watching, he sees and hears and feels every single thing. So their ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides playing dominoes with her ass, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. She is in her karma right now as we speak. Financially, her finances are going to go down. Do you hear me? A lot of things are about to be exposed on this woman. I want you to pay attention because Spirit is the truth, and the Spirit always comes through. Look at this. The devil got a hold of that woman. You understand? This is why she do the things that she do. This is why she is so selfish. In other words, you know what I mean? She gave the deceased the bare minimum while she took the maximum of everything this person had. Do you understand? Down to the point of manipulating the other people around her to make people feel sorry for her, to make people look at her as if she's a hero. No, honey, she's a fucking demon. You understand? If I was you, I will take this bitch down. You hear me? And she need to go all the way down because she need to learn a lesson. So get your lawyers involved. Get everything that you need to do. Get your ammunition ready to take this woman down. She need to be made an example. And this is what the Most High Divine Creator is going to do. It is way too many people in these families that is just stealing from you, taking inheritance, and shame on you because it's the sisters and brothers of the deceased, okay? And it's the daughters and the sons of the deceased. keeping stuff away from people, you're going down too. Love and light. Namaste.